Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here in the lab, pissed off and upset. So I'm about to have another rant. Get prepared. Let's go. Rightisms, 25 who to live by, storytelling, story with a message. There's a message to my stories for life. I'm giving you my life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission. And that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, giving you something that you can use. Right thinking way of life, through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual light. AKA, thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So, I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical, and you will when I'm through. If you have an answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do. A person who knows not, and knows not that they know not, is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not, and knows that they know not. It's simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know, dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. I've been on my religion kick. I'm still on it because I've been a little upset with the religious concept. So I'm going to bring it to you right to the forefront. Bring it to you like I see it. There's a difference between religious people and spiritual people. Make the distinction. God judges the spiritual. Man judges the religious. What you mean? Let me break it down. I hope I can simplify it for you a little bit better. But I want you to understand. Religion is a business. Religion is a business. But it's a business. Understand that. If you think religion is real and it's spiritual, no, ain't nothing spiritual about religion. It's a business, okay? They rely on your spirituality and they pull on it and they play with it, but it's still a business of lies, deceit. Let's go. And man-made. God didn't give us religion. God gave us spirit. That's why I give you spiritual knowledge. God is spirit. God ain't man. We make God man. Have no other God other than me. That's like a damn man. There ain't no God speaking like that. Well, none that I know of. Moving on. But that's y'all. He gave y'all that nonsense, and y'all go for it. Everything in that book, y'all swear that book is the word of God, and a thing in that Bible about God or from God. Moving on. I keep trying to make that point clear. I'm going to bust you upside the head every chance I get with that damn book. Now, religion, again, is a business made by man to what? To make money. How? In the name of God. If the church declared the money, 10% of your earnings, and give it to God, I got a few bridges that I can sell you too. You won't give away. You won't give your money away like that. I can tell you, send me your money. I ain't even. Come on, man. Moving on. This is about religion. I'm pissed. Religions tell you God needs 10%, and that ain't what God said in the book. Don't even mean that. Y'all misinterpreted it. Y'all made that 10% into what? Financial gains. Hence the business. 10% was 10% of your crops, whatever else you're doing, not your damn earnings. They didn't have jobs back then, so they wasn't so much of your paycheck 10%. Come on, man, stop. They got one church. To get in the church, you got to show them your damn W-2. Are you crazy? Are you... Moving on. No, I ain't going there. That's a little too deep for me. That's way too deep, okay? 10% of your hard-earned money. Really? Really? You expect me to do that? Oh, if you follow this, you expect you to do anything. Why? You following them, you won't know nothing anyway. So they're going to lead you wherever they want you to go. And personally, I see all the hypocrisy in the religious people. Also, what? They talk that good God talk and don't walk none of it. But they forget one thing. God sees them when they're not around other people. Your integrity is how you act when ain't nobody watching. God's always watching, so my integrity is always impeccable, even when it was wrong. I go to church, yeah, every week. To fellowship, again. They good people. Been knowing them a long time. Respect what they do. Don't subscribe to it, but respect why. They set on it. I ain't got a problem with that. But the truth, they don't have a problem. They don't want me to talk. Why? I'm not going to say what they want me to say. So, no, they might not want to do that. But I respect them for what they follow again. But I'm not to be bothered with what? The politics of church. I'm gonna let that stay there. That's why I get off at, okay? Amongst other things. Y'all talk that good talk, man. Spare me the bullshit. Excuse me. But religion, again, is man creation. To what? Enslave the ignorant people that he once had enslaved in shackles and chains. Now he can enslave them mentally. He ain't got to whip them and beat them. He can just control them from the mindset. Did y'all see that? Or haven't you noticed that yet? This is what conscious people see. I see what you're looking at. If you can't see this guy, don't mean you're no good. That different color, that skin class, that white man, he's no good. Moving on. But when you come to religion, we didn't set that. They did. Moving on. We call it a way of life. We live it. We don't preach it. We live it. Just don't just believe. Yeah, okay. I tell you. Okay, no. They tell you what? Just believe in who? Jesus. Who Jesus? Son of God. He died for your sins. He came over in 3. All that. If you tell them that's literally what happened, and they believe it, and you're saved, and you're what? You will go to heaven if all you do is what? Believe in Jesus Christ. I know better, so I'm not even concerned with that philosophy at all. That don't do nothing for me. Y'all get all hell bent. Oh, gee, man, I don't care about that. That's the stuff that you believe. That's been around a little over 2,000 years. I go back 10,000. My knowledge of understanding from 10,000 years don't even come close to this nonsense y'all talking about. So miss me with that. As Snoop would tell you, miss me with that nonsense. Okay? I know better than that nonsense. Again, and after 2,000 years of being forced on us, y'all still ain't woke up to that. Y'all got to be dumb as all get up. I got a problem with that. If you ain't recognize this game that he been playing, it ain't never gonna stop. Why? Y'all ain't caught on to it yet. 3-car Molly gonna keep going on. Why? Y'all ain't figured it out yet. How about stop playing it? How much money could he make there? How rich can the prison investors get if we stop committing crimes and going to prison? See, they're investing in our demise, not our education. Did you see that? Go ahead. Your boy, Mike. He invests in prison, not in colleges. Moving on. He's a money man. He's a billionaire. He know how to make money. He parlayed his skill from basketball into making more money. I ain't got a problem with that. Moving on. So he ain't got nothing. Moving on. Believing and praying for something will get you what? Nothing. Well, this without works. The deeds that I tell you got to do. I tell you what to do to get the blessing. They tell you just get the blessing. No. Some things you got to put forth to get that. So again, they tell you a bunch of bill of goods without what? Without work putting in, no prayer will be answered. Simple as that. Why is that? You ain't did nothing. You can't go to the bank and take money out that you ain't put in. Moving on. If you work for God, you got the God and blessing that you can stack up, save. I put in my blessings, daily. My godly work, I do that every day. I'm doing it now. Okay, when you see me, I'm doing my job. And I'm blessed accordingly. Are you? Believers, are you blessed on a day-to-day basis? Can you say Christ did this? Oh, y'all pray, y'all ask, y'all always doing, yeah. And blessed, trust me, I've been watching for years. I noticed, and I know why your blessings or why your prayers are being answered. Not because you're Christian, because you're living right. Moving on. Simple as that. Oh, I'm a Christian, so I'm God's chosen people. No. The people who choose to follow God's, obey God's rules and serve Him in earnest will be the chosen people of God. Ain't no number on that. I was told I'm a better Christian than most Christians. Why? Because I live right. I don't need to be told to do that. I do it on my own. That's what I preach. That's what I teach. So I practice what I teach. Simple. They respect me for the way I conduct myself. That's what I want right there. Never mind, no. I ain't got to be a Christian, Muslim, or Jew. Respect me for how I conduct myself around you. Simple as that. That's what I do to you. I give you the same respect. Now, in spirituality, God is the one who you serve, not Jesus. We don't serve Harut. We are Harut. Okay? So God is in us. We're God's children. Not chosen ones. No. Sorry about that. Being an enlightened spiritual being, meaning you have God knowledge. I know God, what? I know thyself. I'm woke. I'm not believing in a bunch of superstitious mumbo jumbo and believing that God gonna do something for me when I'm got the wrong God, I'm on the wrong channel. I ain't never gonna get the mess I want through. They know that. That's why they give it to you. Okay? Religious people are spiritually ignorant. You're spiritual, but you're just ignorant. Why? You don't know yourself. That's what makes you ignorant. Not because you follow the Christianity. No, not knowledge of self means ignorant. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. So you're spiritually ignorant. You go to church, so you're spiritual, but you're still ignorant of who you are spiritually. So my goal is to help you with that. But they believe what? That they know something that they just believe, not know. Moving on. I know. To know Gnostic, Gnosis experience. If you pray, and while your prayer get answered, you thank God and move on and say, well, I need something again. I'm just going to pray to God. It's going to happen. In order for you to have got that prayer answered, you have to have done something, whether you was announced to you, known to you, or nothing. But you don't get it just because you pray or just because you're Christian or claim to be a religious. Understand that, please. Moving on. God recognized deeds, not religions. Religious people, I just did that one now. Okay, my wrong act is seen by God, not by man. Why? My stuff is internal. My thinking, my understanding, everything is internal. So the only person who can witness that for themselves would be God. And when I start figuring that part out, gotta get all that bad stuff out. Why? He sees it. I can't have that no more. I can't do that no more. So I had to start changing my life for the better. Why? God ain't gonna come in bad places. God ain't gonna come to the unholy spot. No, he's there, but he ain't gonna talk to you. He ain't gonna deal with you. Why? Your mind ain't on him. That's why. And you sure you're serving him. That's why. Okay? Ego don't know God. And watch this. My wrong acts is seen by God, not man. And my blessings come from God, again, not man. So I don't have to impress man. I do have to impress God. And if you live with that mindset, that's spiritual. That's not religious. That's spiritual. I'm a spiritual being having my human experience. A lot of people are that, but they just don't know it. They think they're human, having a spiritual experience. Yeah, every now and then when God connects with you, that's the spirit. You should have that all the time. That's what being God conscious is all about. Moving on. When your spiritual being religious is not on what? It's not a way of life to live. Why? I don't live religiously. I live spiritually. That's why I fellowship with religious people. That don't mean I live in I don't subscribe to the Bible when it comes to living. Why? I got ancient Egyptian views and concepts and philosophy that I live by. That's why I got something else. Now, if you ain't got nothing but that, knock yourself out. I have choices. I made mine. Moving on. Simple as that. Now, if you want to serve, from religious dogma, if you live If you serve and live from religious dogma, meaning you are enslaved. Why? Because the ignorant man and woman and child, he gave you something that would keep you what? Enslaved mentally. From your father, the mother, onto the child. And it's been generations of it, haven't it? Y'all didn't figure that part out yet? Moving on. That book, that Bible, is written by man, not God's word. Oh, the stuff in red is God, Jesus. Ain't that one of them got nothing to do with that book. Moving on, but y'all believe they do, so I can't help you. The Bible is written by man to enslave the ignorant man, women, and their children. They want all of y'all coming to church. They want all of y'all believing a lie. Why? That way you're docile. You ain't had no problem to them. You don't cause no fuss. Y'all like a bunch of house niggas, okay? Well trained, well managed, so he don't worry about y'all. Now, somebody like me, speaking the truth, I'm a radical. I'm a problem to them. Why? I don't conform. I don't acquiesce. So I'm a problem to them. Moving on. Was that okay? The Bible, okay. The Bible. Man is spiritual, a.k.a. God. The white man is religious, a.k.a. religion. We didn't need religion. We had spirituality. Again, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. You can believe by religions. Excuse me. You can believe and be religious all you want. It's a choice. Okay, but here's what I got you. At Judgment Day, you will wish you were spiritual. Because like I said, religion ain't going to get it done. Simple as that. And to get to the next level of life, religion ain't going to get it done. That's why a lot of y'all the biggest reproductive, reincarnated people going. Why? These are believers. They just come on in and go out the same way. So they wonder why they back. You ain't did nothing. When I followed Christ, I thought Jesus, yeah, you thought a whole bunch of stuff. What do you know? Okay. Not all of your religious people reincarnate due to their ignorance. Why? Because some of y'all find that the truth and y'all pinpoint it and y'all ride it. So that puts you above them. And ain't a lot of y'all. Maybe that may be the 144 when they talk about who actually can get the truth out of that big lie, that big book of lies. Like I keep using my cocaine analogy. There's some cocaine in there. There's some truth in there. But it's so hard to distract from, man. This commercial, why it ain't good at all. Moving on. Anybody know anything about drugs? By the time it gets to the street, it's called street value. When you first get it, purity. By the time it gets to the people, man, they've been cut, chopped, sliced, and diced, and okay, take that. And those who don't know, think, hey, that's good stuff. Ain't had good stuff since the good stuff came out. Why? Everybody get it from the people cutting it up. That's like religion. Y'all ain't getting pure knowledge. Y'all getting cut up stuff. Okay, I got the pure. I don't cut it. I give it to you raw. I don't care. You know how I do. Let's go. It's all for you. I serve, with self-knowledge. You can what? You can end the life cycle of reincarnation. How? By knowing thyself. God dang it. I've been telling you that for the longest. I'm not worried about when I die what's going to happen. Man, I'm good to go. I done punched my ticket a while ago. I'm living on borrowed time now. I'm good to go. Why? When you know you don't fear death. You love life. Why? You're going to have some more of it. Even after this one. That's why. If you think this is the only life, you hold on to everything here. Man, I don't need none of this nonsense. Don't even need this body. Okay? Conceptually, spiritually. Let's go. I serve my higher spiritual self, God, a.k.a. God. I don't do religion, because religion don't do that. They serve man. Some guy in the Vatican City, he ain't nobody. Could care less about the Pope. What he know? No more than I do. Trust me. But I keep telling you, and I'm going to keep telling you, we are spiritual beings. That's not going to change. Not just human beings. That's what needs to change. Forget how human you are. Know how spiritual you really are. That'll stop coming back here being human. You come here in the human form to get knowledge of self. What other reason we here? Oh, they make a bunch of money. No, that's all nonsense, okay? Fanfare, fodder, a bunch of garbage. And none of that come with you. You go to the eye of the needle, nothing with you. Same when you came out that portal from your mother, nothing with you but this. If you get this right, when the body dies, the spirit has a conscience, it knows itself so it can go home. That's the concept. Your head should be on the spirit that leaves. Okay? If the head ain't on it, it can't leave. It gotta go find the body. Why? It don't have knowledge of self. Moving on. That's what spiritual beings need to go home. That's their ticket. So while you're here, religion gonna keep you here. This is a recycling bin. Why? Religion just keep y'all going. Y'all ain't figured that out. Moving on. That's the assembly line for what? Numbnuts. Okay, and those few who wake up and get out, yeah, they don't worry about that. Why? So few of y'all, it don't make a dent in the whole bunch who don't. Like gambling. You go to a casino, you can hit for $1 million. That's just you. Hell, they done spent 10, 20 million gambling. So you're doing 1 million you got, happy for you. That's you, yeah. Individuality. Knowing God is just your jackpot. I can't give you none of my winnings. I can't share none of my stuff with you. I can just tell you about it, but it's only for me, and you should have your own. That's how it's done. That's the concept. Hope you understood it. Let me wrap it up. I see the clock. All right, going home. I keep telling you. Okay, I know that I did that already. Now, I love to please God. Why? My higher self. Because in doing so, I always get something in return. That's why. That's a deal that's a give that keeps on giving. As long as you do, it's gonna keep giving. I know that part too. God don't care how many times you do good. He's gonna bless you every time. Sorry. But just like it go both ways. That good, same way bad. He's gonna punish you every time. Sorry, let me wrap this up. I'm getting too caught up. Religious people serve man, a.k.a. that guy y'all call Jesus Christ, which is supposed to be the Son of God, God in the flesh. That's all of us! He's not God. You are. Hello? That's how the gurus say. Hello? Get your attention. Are you listening? Are you paying attention? Anybody home? Lights is on. All right, let me wrap it up. Religious people look for God in all the wrong places. In heaven, out there. No, I'm showing you, look inside yourself. You'll find them every time. That's the hidden mystery of what? She taught Netta, getting you to find God in yourself. She taught hidden, Netta God. Amen. The hidden one, he's inside you. Wrapping it up. Hope you got the lesson clear. Right thinking philosophy teaches you spiritual knowledge, God knowledge, aspects of your character, which you are God, a.k.a. knowledge of God, a.k.a. knowledge of self. You know God, you know thyself. Knowing thyself is knowing God. They go hand in hand. That's the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got it. Now, use it. In closing, right thinkers, may you all let it be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I never know that my people passed away. I'll be back. I'm not done.